dude. Don't touch me.
Dude, what the f? Why are you f***ing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
Okay. Allow me to introduce myself before I go blabbing away. My name is Crystal. I live with my mom and dad, and I'm a serious Sonic the Hedgehog fan. All my friends are too. We kind of formed a club. Anyway, I want to get this out of the way before something happens. I just got back from a friend's funeral. His name was Tom. I was pretty sad when he died, but a little confused too. The police reported that he committed suicide. I gotta say, I was weirded out. First Kyle disappears, and now Tom goes and kills himself. I found that really odd, so I went to Tom's house to talk about it with his dad, who was clearly shaken by the whole ordeal at first, but calmed himself down afterwards and told me that he was giving away his son's things to help take his mind off him. So I looked through Tom's stuff and I found something that really caught my eye. A CD case for computers. On the CDR disc was black marker writing spelling Sonic.EXE. The fucking lights flickered.
I didn't even fucking notice that, dude. I tuned that out when I'm in here. What the fuck?
Now, as a big Sonic fan, I was pretty curious about it. So I asked Tom's dad if I could have it. He said yes, but not before looking unsure when I showed him it. So I went and took it home.
I have to be honest. I already see why this was bullied into fucking oblivion. This is really like...
Yeah,
this is essentially just this first story again. You just replace
I'm a woman and have the CD.
Yeah, because
I'm just a different named character with CD.
Yeah, because if you really do boil it down, it's just like
it's gonna go through like oh my god, there's the Kefka laugh. I swear to God.
Oh god.
I looked at the disc for a while. It certainly looked like an ordinary CD game disc. Kind of got me worrying if it was a game that Tom made. I laughed at that idea because sure, he likes video games as much as I do. But I wouldn't say he was good at making his own games. So I went and popped the game into my computer, installed it and stuff, and then started. And then much to my surprise and pleasure...
Sorry, fuck.
And then much to my surprise and pleasure, the opening title sequence of the first Sonic the Hedgehog game appeared on my screen. I was like, oh yeah! I love this game!
God damn.
And press start right away. I thought I saw the screen change before it went to black, but I didn't have enough time to notice it, though it looked like Sonic smiling with black and red dotted eyes and crying blood. Boy, do I hate that image to this day.
The though I it looked that was not us. That's the story.
Anyway, when the main menu popped up, I was a little weirded out, and here's why. It didn't look like any other Sonic main menu I've seen. It looked like the file select for Sonic 3, except there were only 5 save files. The background looked like the sky of the Twilight Realm from... What the fuck? It is. The background looked like the sky of the Twilight Realm from Zelda, only in a very good 16-bit pixelated form. The music that was playing sounded ominous for some reason. It sounded like the final day from Majora's Mask. Each file also had a Sonic character in it, none of which I really expected to play as. The order was the following: Silver, Blaze, Sally, Mighty, and Amy.
Holy shit.
Fucking Mighty? The armadillo?
Okay, I'm gonna point this out because I really hated this about the last story, but the amount of references to other things in this story already and the last one is honestly just so frustrating because I can't take the music seriously because I know what I was doing when I was playing Majora's Mask. I was lying in bed, butt-ass naked on my Nintendo 3DS.
Dude, the music was so scary. I'm certain that this was a hacked game, but I shrugged it off and continued playing. I tried to pick Sally because she's my favorite character, but the game wouldn't let me for some reason. I tried picking Blaze, Mighty, and Amy. Damn, they didn't want to fucking play this.
Yeah, they just don't... Fuck, dude.
They even picked Mighty!
Yeah. This is a...
I tried picking Blaze, Mighty, and Amy next, and that also didn't work. It was then I realized that I had to play all the characters in order, starting with Silver. So I went ahead and selected him. When the screen faded to black again, I heard...
Oh my fucking god.
I heard Kefka's laugh.
I didn't think they were gonna...
Except it sounded a little distorted.
I didn't think they'd be playing their hand this fast.
They didn't even try. The screen remained black for about, I don't know, about 7 to 10 seconds. Anyway, The black screen then changed to red static in a split second. Then it showed the level title screen, which oddly read, Trapped. Okay.
Oh my god, this is what fucking... Oh my god.
At this point, I was weirded out, but I did my best to shake the feeling off. The level I was in looked a lot like Green Hill Zone, except the environment looked dark, decrepit, and haunting even. The music that was playing... Oh my god.
This is even worse than the fucking first one already.
The music that was playing sounded like the haunted house theme from Super Mario World, except it was in reverse and a little slow. What really creeped me out was Silver. The idle animation he was making looked as if he was trying to hide his fear. I felt concern for Silver, but I had him running and I started the level.
The fucking oh no.
I had Silver running for like 30 seconds in the level. There were no enemies, no obstacles. I was a little confused, if not all the more bored with the game. But then what I think was a cutscene began when Silver stopped running, and I saw why. On the other side of the screen, a few feet away from him, was Sonic, who had black eyes with small red dots in them, staring at Silver, who was clearly frightened at the sight of the blue hedgehog for some reason. The music was no longer playing, and everything was now quiet. Then red static flickered, and then it showed black screen this time with a message.
I'm so glad I'm playing with you.
I was a little creeped out at that.
Hold on. Just give me a fucking second, dude. That was so fucking bad. I didn't think that...
glad that I'm playing with you.
I didn't think this could get worse than the fucking first one, but it's just the first one, but more dog shit.
And then the red static brought back the game, and this time, Sonic is smiling at Silver, who's so scared tears are running down his face while blood was running down Sonic's. Red static again. They don't even try, dude. Oh my god. Red static again, and this time the message was,
how about I give you a head start?
At this point, I was starting to freak out a bit. Did Sonic say that? If so, what did he mean by head start? Anyway, the red static brought the game Sonic did an odd... What? What the fuck? What am I reading? Anyway, the red static brought the game Sonic did an odd little animation that looked like he was stepping aside and let Silver continue on with the level, still smiling. Silver, to my shock, broke the fourth wall by looking at me and acting like he doesn't want to continue on with the level. I was like, what the? At this point, I was creeped out, but I tried to shake it off and had Silver go past Sonic, continue onward. Dude, he broke the... After a minute or two, I heard that distorted Kefka laugh again, and then the music started playing some freaky high-pitched tones. And then I saw Sonic actually flying after Silver. Holy shit. I started to freak out and did not leave the button on the keyboard that had Silver running still. Sonic was gaining up on Silver, and I was just panicking, and he also had the most deranged smile on his face as if he wasn't intent on killing Silver. When he finally caught Silver, the screen went black, and there was this loud squeaking noise that lasted a good 4 seconds.
The screen went black. The screen...
God damn it. My jaw just dropped as another message popped up.
Didn't really have anything against Silver, except for how dumb he is. Wanna try again?
Then that Kefka laugh. I couldn't believe what just happened. I had thoughts about Sonic killing Silver, but I didn't really believe those thoughts. I couldn't. Yeah, it looked bad. I didn't think the game was a hacked game anymore. It looked too messed up for anyone to make. I knew something was up. Something sinister. So anyway, I got booted back to the main menu. Silver was no longer in his save file, and when I looked at the TV screen on the file, I saw why. Silver was in the screen flickering in the red static, and he was in a real sorry state. His fur darkened, and his eyes were black and bleeding. His face looked cracked, like it was gonna fall apart any second, and he had quite an upsetting expression on his face. It looked like he wanted to die, but he can't. Man, did I feel a knot in my gut when I saw Silver like that.
Oh, hell no, bro. They put Silver in fucking Illinois. Sorry, this is when they said he was in a real sorry state. I was like, what the fuck?
I rubbed any tears out of my eyes after that and tried to continue with the game, so I went and picked Blaze next. The Kefka laugh came again. Started to annoy me at this point, as the screen faded black. The level title this time was called Empty. When the level started up, I saw that it looked like the Casino Night Zone, except it looked hellish, like an evil Casino Night Zone.
So fucking awful, dude.
And the music that was playing was odd. It sounded like a really low beeping sound that goes off every 10 seconds. Blaze was doing an animation as if she had no idea what was going on. She too broke the fourth wall, looking like she wasn't sure that she wanted to continue. I was starting to feel the same feeling she was. I didn't like it, but I had to continue.
What a sadistic little fuck, too. Like,
Because I have to keep going.
I have to keep going. I'm gonna watch Blaze die.
As I had Blaze trek through the creepy casino area, I noticed that it also had a macabre theme park style to it. Kind of like Joker's Funland in Arkham City. Good game, by the way. Thank you. Except anything that was meant to have a clown face to it instead had a seriously messed up version of Sonic, with again black eyes with red dots and a huge fanged grin on his face. I was seriously creeped out now, but at least the level acted more like an actual level, albeit with the lack of enemies. Blaze still looked creeped, and I couldn't blame her.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I hate the writing style so much.
It's so bad.
At the end, they're gonna be like, actually, by the way, I'm dead. So.
Good game, by the way. Dude, that's
fucking pissed me off, dude.
After going around in platforms, elevators, traps, and other stuff, Blaze started running on a flat road. The music had stopped playing. It was then I started feeling a really ugly pang of suspense growing in my gut. Blaze clearly looked nervous too. And then suddenly Blaze tripped and then that godforsaken laugh came again and Sonic appeared in a puff of black pixelated smoke, grinning and crying blood again. Looking at Blaze, who looked just plain mortified. The black screen popped up again with another message.
I don't know if you're clumsy or just being stupid. Maybe both.
I was like, WTF? Did the game just insult me? The black screen changed back to the game again. Blaze is in what appears to be a mirror room, and Sonic is nowhere to be found. And some freaky music like an 8-bit piano banging frantically was playing. What was this? A boss fight? No, it didn't feel like it. In fact, it didn't feel like this game had any boss battles at all. Anyways, Sonic appeared in one of the mirrors smiling, so I had Blaze destroy the mirror. But all I got out of that was that wretched Kefka laughing. Sonic then appeared in other mirrors smiling like a goddamn Joker. Had Blaze destroy that too. I ended up hearing to laugh again. Sonic was practically driving me nuts by pissing me off. Yes, I said Sonic was driving me. I don't know if I could do this. Yes, I said Sonic was driving me nuts. I already started thinking that Sonic was doing all this. I kept destroying mirrors that had Sonic in them, but I ended up just destroying mirrors and hearing that freaking annoying laugh for who knows how long. I was both irritated and terrified at the same time, to say the least.
You will be starting to piss me off, Sonic.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm getting so annoyed. Suddenly Blaze fell to the floor tired. This had to be a cutscene, because no matter which button I pressed, nothing happened. Anyway, Sonic reappeared the same way he did earlier, and Blaze looked up at him and looking exhausted and rather scared. I too was looking at Sonic with fear and spite. Don't get me wrong, I still like Sonic, but this isn't the Sonic I know. No, this guy. Anyway, the screen went to red static again, and then came another message.
I never get tired of doing what I do best.
The screen went back, and this time Sonic's gone again. Blaze was alone. Suddenly, the glass shards Blaze made start floating in midair and then fly around her in a circle. Static again, and then...
In fact, you want to know something hilarious?
Blaze looked at the shards in fear, and then the shards form a huge mouth-like grin opening wide, with Blaze in breaking the fourth wall in the circle looking dumbfounded.
It actually keeps me up at night doing what I do best. What the fuck does that mean, Sonic? What the fuck does that mean?
We got Timmy Tough Knuckles over here, dude. Oh my god. The glass shards flew into Blaze, and as they did, the screen went black with a loud screeching noise. This one was much louder. I had to plug my ears in pain from it. The screeching stopped just when it started, and I was booted back to the main menu again. Blaze was just like Silver. She was no longer in her save file. Instead, she was in the TV screen in the file, and she too was in such a tormented state. Her fur had darkened and was messy. Her eyes were also black and bleeding, but the most ugly feature was that she had been grotesquely disfigured from the shards of glass earlier. She had cuts and wounds that were so bad you could see the meat. What?
Good God.
But you could see the meat, blood, and bone inside her, and she had such a dead-like expression. I almost had an urge to vomit at the sight of Blaze. It was more than I could bear. I tried to forget about Blaze and selected Sally. I was thankful I was selecting her next. She was my favorite Sonic character, and I was hoping that Sonic wasn't going to do anything to her. Guys, I don't know.
Sonic has already killed 5 people at this point in the story.
Confirmed.
Actually, like 7.
Yeah.
Because Kyle,
yeah,
Tom, fucking
yeah.
Eggman, Tails, Knuckles, Blaze, and Silver. But Sally, that's where he draws.
When I selected Sally, the screen changed to red static instead of it going black. It actually made me jump. And then came yet another message.
I'm gonna go easy on this one, you lucky dog.
And then that horrid laugh. What does Sonic mean by going going easy. I figured he liked Sally, but something was definitely not right. The level title was called Madness. For some reason, I thought that was fitting.
When the level started, I saw that Sally was in what should have been a hallway, but instead it was one that looked torn, twisted, and suspended in some kind of chaotic space. It was as if she had just walked right into hell itself, or at least it looked like it. Anyway, there's no music playing, which added more to the creepiness. I honestly didn't know what to do here, but I had Sally running. Didn't want to continue playing, but something was practically forcing me to do so. I had Sally jump on platforms and stuff. This level was just messed up, and Sally just had this perplexed expression. I was just creeped out and worried about what may happen to Sally, but I still kept her going. Like I said before, sadistic fucking child.
Dude, the second one too. Like the other, you did the same shit.
I was more worried by the increasing lack of enemies in this game. Like it's trying to tell me that the only bad guy in it was Sonic. Because so far he's done something rather messed up to the playable characters and psychologically messed with my head. Why? I don't know. Maybe he's some kind of demon haunting the game or something. I don't know. I don't care. He's driving me nuts and I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of it.
Ugh. Anyway, fucking quit it with the anyways, dude. Holy shit. I had Sally hopping across platforms in the chaotic space, but then I accidentally had her jump into a large empty area that had her falling into the abyss. I just dropped my jaw in shock and disbelief. When she landed onto the bottom of the screen went to red static yet again, and I almost jumped out of my seat. Then came yet another message.
You look a bit run down. Why not take a little break while you still can?
I was like, WTF? Did the game just tell me to take a break from it? Anyway, I did what it told me and turned off the computer. I went to go have lunch. After I had lunch, I went back to my computer and saw that a chat popped up. What freaked me out more was that the chat invite came from Sally.
Yeah?
Here's how the chat went.
Hi.
Hi?
I'm sorry for what Sonic's doing.
What?
He's really a nice guy.
If he's nice, he's got a very funny way of showing it.
He needs your help.
My help?
He wants out.
Out? What do you mean?
Play the game a bit more and I'll explain.
Oh my fucking god. I think we'd be really good at reading pedophile chat logs. After that, Sally left the chat. I was just confused at the whole thing. What does she mean about Sonic wanting out? Anyway, I went back to the game and it just moved me to the next level, which read out. Sally was now in a black nothingness, with what appeared to be white pixels here and there forming in the level somewhat. The only music that was playing was a faint pixelated sound that wasn't really noticeable. Notices it? Sorry. This level was creepy in a sense that I didn't even know, but I pressed on. I had Sally continue to the bizarre level. After at least 3 to 4 minutes of traversing the weird level, Sonic appeared out of nowhere, and came the message.
Figured it out yet?
And then came that monstrous laugh. I was brought back to the main menu, and I saw Sally's image on the file. Sally wasn't as bad as Silver or Blaze, but she was still unpleasant to look at. Her eyes had been sewn shut and are bleeding, and her fur had darkened a bit. She had a wide, deranged smile that looked like she had several rows of fangs like a shark. I was very creeped out at her image, but curious too. She seemed very cheerful at her predicament while the others looked miserable. It was weird. Sally's kind of fucking disfigured and like clearly mutilated. I don't know if she's very cheerful right now. Anyway, another chat popped up. Here's the conversation.
How do I look?
What?
I said, how do I look?
You look like you're in a lot of pain.
It's not the worst he's done. You should see Tails.
What's his beef? Why is Sonic doing this?
He's bored. He's been stuck in this game for so long.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. It shouldn't be out of boredom that you should hurt someone.
He said he'll stop hurting people if you let him out.
Like I'm really supposed to believe that?
Would you rather he keep hurting you?
He hasn't done anything to me.
Not yet.
What?
You better decide soon.
God damn, dude.
He hates waiting.
After that, she closed the chat. I had no idea what she meant, and frankly, I didn't care, because I brushed off her threats and took a break from the game. Bad mistake, obviously, because I went and had a bad dream later. In the dream, I was strapped to the chair, and I felt the painful numbness in my head. I could see Sonic with his blackened and bleeding eyes and a wide, mad grin doing something in my head. He laughed. His laugh sounded just like it did in the game, only more realistic and distorted.
I don't know if you
You know, this gives me vibes of like gangsta SpongeBob.
Dude, I'm just thinking somebody drew this. Like, this is hard as fuck. Is that just a power drop?
Yeah, it's like he's gonna lobotomize Crystal.
That's the worst he can do? You really ought to decide on helping me soon, Crystal.
The sound of a drill going off could be heard.
Because I tend to get in people's heads when I get impatient.
Sonic came in front of me and then pulled a large mirror in front of me. What I saw made me gag. What the fuck was that fucking sentence? I was fucking right! Oh my god! Sonic had lobotomized me. He had cut the top of my skull off and drilled into my brain. He then dug his hand into my head and started pulling my brain, looking at me with that horrid grin.
Don't keep me waiting.
Oh my god. It was when he tore my brain out when I woke up in a cold, frightened sweat. Was that real? Was Sonic really threatening me to do what he said? It obviously did because I ran to my computer just in time to see Sally opening up another chat again.
Hi.
Okay, what the hell is going on? Your boyfriend just scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. I told you he hates waiting.
Don't give me that crap. Your boyfriend is evil.
He's not evil. He's just bored. He wants out.
You keep telling me that he wants out of the game, but how am I supposed to get a video game character out of a little game disc?
It can be done. If you can get into the game, you can get out.
Are you suggesting that I should be a hacker?
I don't know. Seems like an easier way to do it.
Forget it. I'm no hacker. I don't even know how this game was made.
Would you rather end up like your friends Tom and Kyle?
Wait. What? What did you just say?
Just find a way to get him out, and he'll leave you alone. Simple as that.
No, wait. How do you know Tom and Kyle? What did Sonic do to them? Too late. Sally had closed the chat after that. What the hell did she mean? How did she know about Tom and Kyle? Was this game the reason for Kyle's disappearance? And that reason behind Tom's death? Did Sonic really suck them into the game with him? And for what? Because he's bored and he wants to be let out? I don't know what to do, but I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do what he said, and I did it for 3 reasons. 1. I wanted to know what he did to my friends. 2. I wanted him to stop this. And 3. I wanted to figure out how to hack him out of the game soon. Luckily, my dad has a friend who specializes in computers, so he gave me the stuff I needed to hack the crazed game. So I plugged the CD to a device, and I plugged the device into my hard drive, which connected the information of the game into the net for me. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Anyway, after a while, I did a few stuff on my computer in the game. I'm not going to get into detail on how I hacked the game, and eventually, after like an hour or so, I managed to hack the game's information into the net. I managed to get Sonic out of the game and onto the internet. That's what he meant. The only way he could be free is if I released him into the net. Why the fuck did I do that? I don't know, dude. I don't know. The next day after I hacked the game, I started getting a weird feeling in my house. Like some evil presence was festering everywhere. The nightmares worsened. Sonic was laughing. I went to the chat and I called Sally. Can I get a little progress update on where your mind's at right now?
I'm just trying to just follow along.
Sally?
Oh, hi.
Sally, what the hell's going on?
What do you mean?
You said that if I let Sonic out, he'll leave me alone.
I did.
But now I feel like he's everywhere in my house. I haven't even left my room for hours.
I said he'll leave you alone. I didn't say he'll leave you alone alive.
My jaw just dropped at what she just said.
Are you shocked?
But yes, I'm shocked.
Good.
Why did you lie to me, you little bitch?
Sonic asked me to.
You said he was bored.
I did. And he was. He was bored of dragging people into here all the time without actually doing anything.
Here? You mean the game?
Yes, he let him into the internet. Now he's everywhere and can do anything he wants.
What?
You didn't think the game is his prison, did you? No, it's his home. And now it's everywhere. Meaning he can be everywhere too. It's your prison. It's the prison of all those who's met my master.
Even Tom and Kyle?
Yep. Soon you're gonna join them. Because Sonic is free. And soon the world will become his.
You.
I was a prisoner too, but Sonic's kind to me. He'll introduce me to all kinds of pleasures for helping him plan his freedom.
Oh, are you scared?
If you are, good. Sonic prefers his toys to be scared. See you in hell. Ha ha ha.
The computer turned itself off after that. I couldn't believe it. Sonic is a demon that can control reality in the game and can now control reality in this world. I'd been tricked by my own favorite character to let the embodiment of evil itself loose into the world. He will invade your computer now. He will invade your computer now and drag you into his nightmare realm, which is now spewing out of control into our world now. Sonic is the devil himself. And Sally is just another pawn from this horrid game. Sonic is now everywhere. He'd be anywhere in my house. Even as I'm typing right now, I fear Sonic will come to get me at any moment. He's free. He's free and he's ready to take our world. I can feel him breathing down my neck. I know he's right behind me. Anyone who's reading this, just run. Just fucking run. Sonic's coming to get you. He's coming to get all of us. Run. Just run. Sonic's coming. Sonic is the devil. He's the very embodiment of evil. He's coming to get you. He will not stop. Run. What's that audio file?
Hello, everyone. Would you like to play with me? If you want to play with me, Look for my plush doll. You'll know what to do afterwards.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh fuck, dude, I was not.
You could tell they were trying a little bit at the beginning, but then like the writing just got worse and worse and worse as you got along.
It is just the first story again.